Here we go. Benjamin back on screen. Good to see you again, Benjamin.
Hey, hi Karina. Thanks for having me.
Very good. Yes, so you're going to present STACS to us. And so please start sharing your screen. You will have 3 minutes to pitch. And then we have 5 minutes for Q&A.
So hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ben. I'm the founder and managing director of STACS, a Singapore B2B FinTech company. I would like to share with you how we are empowering financial markets sustainably. Our team is made up of experienced industry veterans. Many of us come with more than 20 years in the capital markets industries from the largest banks and institutions and global technology MNCs, while I have been a successful fintech entrepreneur before this. And the problem that we see is that the financial markets are far too complex as they are fragmented. Post-trade processes are linearly dependent, complex and expensive, where every institution uses a different system and ledger. This results in high cost of capital locked up, while ineffective manual clearing processes result in high operational costs and costly failed trades. With STACS, we provide a common blockchain infrastructure for these financial institutions to now be able to trade, clear, and reconcile accurately in real time. And the opportunity is to unlock massive value in an 8,900 trillion US dollar market, where 880 billion US dollars is locked up every single day, and where 35 billion euros are being paid in penalties for the roughly 6% of trades that fail every year, just in the EU alone. With STACS, our clients can now drive down clearing to be on the same day, cut down their costs by as much as 90%, and eliminate costly errors and failed trades by being a perpetual real-time reconciliation. And this is a solution that financial institutions need right now, as the industry is facing pressures from both regulatory and industry reforms, which are demanding for higher penalties and shorter settlement times. And our market is large, with the industry spending more than 700 billion US dollars every year, of which we identify about 300 billion being spent on manual processes. If these current processes are to be done on STACS, we're looking at a $30 billion company, even with just a 10% market share. And we are ready. Our revenue generating live platform already covers various business functions, and our clients include national stock exchanges, global banks, and top tier asset managers. They are now able to enjoy up to 90% improvements in efficiencies, greater revenue capacity, and new opportunities in strategic verticals like green financing. We have also been recognized by the industry internationally. For example, we're an award winner at the annual MAS Global FinTech Awards for Sustainability and Green Finance, awarded twice the FSTI grants by the MAS for innovation in the financial sector, and received other global industry awards, such as from Gartner, the Asset, and UBS. We have already achieved our targets for 2020 in our roadmap and are on track to achieve the targets for the next 3 years. We are setting ourselves up to be the platform of the future for the financial services industry, starting with APAC right now and then other regions. And we are looking for strategic partners to scale up and empower the global financial markets together. Thank you.
Wow, great, fantastic, perfect pitch again. Exactly 3 minutes, so 5 minutes for Q&A. Please, judges, go ahead.
Mine's a rather broad question, but perhaps rather simple. So any expansion plans, or if it is, it looks like you've got slightly regulatory, perhaps, things to consider by going global. So I guess, are there plans to expand and expand globally, or where to? And then if so, would you see there being any regulatory compliance issues around that?
Yeah, great question. So first of all, today we are providing our products as a software as a service, which means that we have actually gotten clearance, we have legal counsel and written to the MAS to make sure that we are not flouting any regulations just by being a tech partner. But of course, we got greater ambitions because we want to also provide some of these clearing and business processes, okay, as the intermediary. And that's where we need to, next year, get ourselves licensed to be able to provide these services end to end. And that will also mean that, as we become a service provider or licensed service provider, okay, many of these services will be portable, okay, starting from where we are in Asia, okay, and of course the relevant licensing in the other financial hubs in Hong Kong, and of course in the EU and the US.
Thank you. I'm going to be slightly greedy. I'm just going to ask you, do you think perhaps you're a bit ahead of your time here? Because you say even in your pitch, and the industry is already moving, but everyone's still moving to DLT. So do you think you're perhaps ahead of the curve or before your time?
Well, we are slightly ahead, which is perfect. perfectly placed. Yeah, because I mean, we are part of the International Security Services Association, also known as ISA. They just did a survey last year, and 79% of the survey institutions actually have started to devote DLT resources, meaning more than $1 million of the budget to DLT. So that's where institutions are really catching up and really see this vision. We just need to be able to execute to get in front of them.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I can jump in. Hello, Ben.
Hello.
What is you think your biggest barrier to entry to any further competitor? Is it the tech itself, or do you think it is more being the first mover in the space?
Interestingly, I think that we have already gone past the acceptance of the technology in the sense that we have really proven, and even before us, other folks have really proven that such technologies could be used in the financial services sector. Okay, I just think that, okay, basically we are still really ahead, okay, in terms of execution. While we are not the first mover in getting out there, we are definitely implementing various live case studies already, and that is actually very useful for us. Our obstacle is therefore, just making sure that we are able to create this network effect. When we are able to do that, this actually becomes our defensive moat, which is right now where we are focused on.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Ben. As we are on the slide of revenue, can you share with us about Q1 for this year?
For this year, right? Okay, so Q1 for this year is actually financial year 2020, which is the last year of 2020, and we have actually been, so it covered. Q1 has been covered inside the first step here, which is 2020. So we have already achieved a revenue of $750 over the last 12 months, and that, of course, are largely implementation fees. Although we have already started seeing a small proportion of recurring income from the case studies that have gone live. So
okay.
We stand to see a larger proportion soon.
And the revenue for the last 3 months?
Revenue for the last 3 months is about, pardon me for a moment, definitely around 200,000.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ben.
I have another question.
Go ahead.
Because I think when Nicholas was asking for the barrier to entry, do you think that actually your technology, the one that you're using, is quite a barrier to entry? Or really, because you're talking about the network effects, but really about the technology part, how long did it take you to actually deploy it?
Yeah, Karen, that's a great point. Our go-to-market strategy actually includes us deploying the ready tech such that institutions, if I meet a bank today, I can give them a demo and a demo account right away that they can take back and validate their own case studies. So the thing here is that we have actually spent the last 3 years. Our company was founded in 2019, but actually we started development work in 2018 informally. And when we were ready to deploy, we decided that this is worth our time, to gather together the team, okay, and deploy the infrastructure. So that's where we are, I like to say, millions of dollars and 3 years ahead of many other people who might be thinking of doing this. Okay, and before they can even start, we are already creating this network effect as a defensive barrier.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you.
Thank you.